Good Shabbos, everyone. Welcome to another video Dvar Torah. This week I want to introduce you to someone who's almost anonymous in our history, but really very important. His name is Malchia ben Rechev, and he lived in Beit HaKerem. What did he do? Well, he was one of those people who rebuilt Jerusalem when Ezra and Nehemiah returned from Babylon in the very early days of the Second Temple. They needed to build a wall. They needed to protect the new city of Jerusalem. And Malchia ben Rechev signed up for the job. But guess what? He got Shaar Ashpot. He was the one who was assigned the garbage gate. And I can imagine the discussion at the dinner table with his wife. She said, "They gave you what? Do they know who you are? You got the garbage gate? What kind of a job is it to build the garbage gate of Yerushalayim?" And that's why I think he's the hero. Because everybody had to do their jobs. If someone didn't build their section of the wall, the entire thing fell down. And so Malchia ben Rechev is really my hero, because he was willing to build the garbage gate. He was the one who was willing to take the lowliest, least honored job, but make sure that that job got done. And the truth of the matter is that is a really remarkable moment in Jewish history. It's a moment where not only did everyone have to pitch in to build their section of the wall, but even as they started to build the wall, the Samaritans, Sanballat, came and attacked them. And people would have to take turns guarding the wall, building the wall. It says that they had a spear in one hand and a hammer in the other. They all had swords. They took turns. They built through the night. Some would sleep while others would guard, and the third group would build. This was a remarkable moment in Jewish history, when they were challenged and they all came and met the task. We're at a similar moment. Right now, we at Shaar are working very hard to set up a high holiday program. We know that not every service is going to meet your standards. We know that what you remember as last year's service is not going to look exactly like this year's. We also know that some people are not going to be in their seats, and we know that some people are going to not be in the service time that they want. But if there was ever a time for our community to come together and to realize that Malchia ben Rechev is their hero, this is the year. It's a year where we have to know we all have to do our part. We all have to shoulder a little bit of the burden. We all have to take a little bit of the inconvenience and work together. Because I'll tell you this as well. I don't think that there was ever a moment, a single year, where the stitching together of our community was more threatened. We need to pull together. We need to be willing to be one cohesive unit. Each one of us doing our job. Each one of us feeling that the sacrifices that we make are building the wall and building the community. I really need all of you. We need each other to each take their place, to take their role, to work as hard as possible to make sure that this year is a success. Shabbat Shalom.